Men never do evil so completely and cheerfully than when they do it from a religious conviction. Blaise Pascal. Pascal was interested in philosophy, religion, and mathematics, and was considered a polymath. He is generally regarded as a member in the great pantheon of gifted thinkers such as Leonardo da Vinci and Sir Isaac Newton. Pascal, given that he was a mathematician, was a rational thinker and used logic to form the basis of many of his conjectures. A conjecture is a thought or opinion. One of which, called Pascal's wager, deals with playing it safe when being concerned with matters on religion. He postulate means to make a guess about something, that it would be better to believe in a God and in the end find out that there is no God than the other way around. Regardless of his personal view on religion, he understood it to be a very effective catalyst for behavior. I'm often reminded of the September 11th terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City when I think of the words evil and religious in the same sentence. The terrorists made it known that they were carrying out the mission in the name of Islam, but what they were really doing is just using the name of Islam as justification for their actions. Their actions were not according to Islam, but were according to their warped, radical, and violent ideology that they called Islam. Violent means wanting to harm or cause destruction. Despite how twisted and extreme their views were, they were still entirely convinced that they were doing the right thing for the right reasons. The word convinced means completely sure about something. Just moments before the airplane made impact with the tower, I don't think that the terrorist pilot was saying to himself, man, this is such a bad idea. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm going to get into so much trouble. He was wondering how to make the plane fly faster into the building to cause even more destruction. Suicide bombers are akin to Japanese kamikaze fighters in World War II, in that their mission is a one-way street, and their sole purpose is to die for their cause while delivering as much destruction as possible. While I do feel that one should stand up for what he or she believes in, one must also be very careful to make sure that acting in violence towards others who do not hold similar opinions or beliefs doesn't become a part of their modus operandi. Modus operandi is a Latin term that means reasons for doing something. Speaking of suicide bombers, I also think of the man who tried to carry explosives onto a commercial airplane as they were strapped to his underwear. I've come to the realization that when a man is willing to strap explosives to his genitals for the sake of what he believes, he is certainly serious about his ideology and is willing to do just about anything for it. So the take-home message of this quote would be, religion can be bad.